Hello, this is Maurice Jackson. Before we present today's interview, I'd like to remind our listening audience that I'm a licensed broker to sell precious metals through Miles Franklin, where we have unlimited options to expand your precious metals portfolio. Stay tuned to the end of our interview for contact details, and I look forward to the opportunity to speak with you.
Welcome to Proven and Probable, where we deliver mining insights and bullion sales in the form of physical delivery, offshore depositories, and private blockchain distributed ledger technology.
Welcome to Proven and Probable, where we provide mining insights and bullion sales. I'm your host, Maurice Jackson. Joining us for a conversation is Dr. John Mark Staude and special guest Freeman Smith of Riverside Resources, where knowledge is golden. Gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Nice to be on the show.
Dr. Staude, before we delve into today's interview, please introduce us to Riverside Resources and the opportunity you present to the market.
Well, Riverside's a prospect generator, and with this news, we're showing how we're doing work in Canada. We generate projects, have joint venture partnerships, for example, the work we're doing with BHP, which expose our shareholders to multiple commodities, particularly gold and the upside, without having all the dilution because we use the joint venture prospect generator model.
Back in January, you shared the vision for Riverside Resources for 2019, and it was the 5 C's. Please reintroduce the 5 C's as they are germane for today's discussion.
Yeah, well, one of the key C's was Canada. Other one was copper, which we delivered with BHP. Other things was the work on Cecilia, where we've had results. But for us, the key thing right now with Canada is, and having our VP exploration here, Freeman, is the news about the new discoveries and the growth we're doing there. That C is really the big C we're so excited about now for Riverside coming for the next 6 months, and the news flow we'll have as well.
Mr. Smith, you're the Vice President of Exploration for Riverside Resources, and you're spearheading operations in Canada. Why is Riverside Resources focusing its efforts and resources in Ontario?
Well, Ontario is one of the most prolific greenstone and gold-producing provinces or jurisdictions on the planet, so that's a very good place to start looking for new major gold discoveries.
Gentlemen, Riverside Resources has some exciting news regarding new outcropping and high-grade gold asset in Ontario. This sounds quite interesting. Mr. Smith, introduce us to what is known now as the Oaks Project.
The Oaks Project is in an area that's been looked at in the past by hard rock mining, which eventually became greenstone and greenstone deposit. And it's also an area that I had worked in the past, so it was something I went to naturally as a place to go looking.
I'm curious, what caught your attention from an historical data reference standpoint? Do we have geophysics, geochemistry, and drill results?
This area actually has a lot of data. It's got several generations of geophysics and 2 or 3 different drilling campaigns, all of which produced gold. The people in the past were looking for copper, so they kind of ignored the gold, and it's something that was left behind for us to sort of pick up on and take off with.
Now, what kind of results are we seeing from the Oaks Project?
Well, in the past trenches, areas that were worked in the past by others, we went back and resampled. We got over an ounce per ton in some areas. These are typical saw cut channel samples, but over less than a meter. But they're showing VG and excellent gold results. So we'll try to follow up on that.
What activity is actively going on there now?
Well, Riverside was in the field for several weeks, just returning last week. We did a number of sampling and mapping, looking at the older work. Some of the results came back very, very good, so I'm sure we're going to be back out there soon. You can see on the map there's a number of old prospects and old drill holes that returned anomalous gold and some high-grade values, and that's another thing we need to go back and check up on.
Have discussions taken place with potential joint venture partners?
So they have actually, and it's really interesting. You know, having projects in Canada fits with that key C. And what Freeman's been able to do is get us out in the field and get out there, swat away all the black flies, get rid of the mosquitoes, and really get in there and find the gold. And the partners are coming, so we're looking forward to trying to work on deal terms. And yeah, following our business plan, we definitely see an active fall with this and other projects in the belt.
Dr. Staude, let me ask you this, just from an outsider perspective. What type of tangibles are these joint venture partners looking for?
I think 3 things. First is they really like gold. gold is hot right now. I had calls this morning, day in and day out, gold's hot. Secondly, the one to see is that access. This project is so accessible, you can easily get to it. Third is ownership. Riverside owns this 100% with no underlying deal. Those things make it really ideal for joint venture partnerships.
Switching gears, John Mark, please share the capital structure for Riverside Resources.
Riverside is a tight share structure with fewer than 63 million shares out and a good cash position of over $3 million cash, plus cash and shares from other parties of over $3 million as well. And on top of that, another $1.5 million work program funded by BHP each year. So we're in a very good, strong capital position, tight share structure.
John Mark, it's been a busy year for Riverside Resources. What is the next unanswered question? When can we expect an answer? And what determines success?
Here, working with Freeman Smith, having our VP exploration in Canada, I think the next things are more results from Canada, particularly more projects growing out, joint venture partners. We're very excited by this first step, and we've been working very hard to deliver that. 2019 for us, Canada is big, and Mexico with BHP. So we have a number of different things coming.
Dr. Staude, for someone listening that wants to get more information on Riverside Resources, please share the contact details.
Please visit the website. That's RIVRES.com. Or give us a phone call at 778-327-6671.
As a reminder, Riverside Resources trades on the TSX.V, symbol RRI, and on the OTCQB, symbol RVSDF. Before you make your next bullion purchase, make sure you call me. I'm a licensed representative for Miles Franklin Precious Metals Investments, where we provide a number of options to expand your precious metals portfolio, from physical delivery, offshore depositories, precious metal IRAs, and private blockchain distributed ledger technology. Call me directly at 855-505-1900. That number again is 855-505-1900, or you may email Maurice at milesfranklin.com. Finally, we invite you to visit provenandprobable.com, where we provide mining insights and bullion sales. Riverside Resources is a sponsor of Proven and Probable, and we are proud shareholders for the virtues conveyed in today's message. Gentlemen, thank you for joining us today on Proven and Probable.
The information presented on Proven and Probable is provided for educational and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information is not intended to be and does not constitute financial, investment, or trading advice, or any other advice. You should not make any financial, investment, or trading decision based on any of the information presented without first undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or competent financial advisor.